Hi, I'm Laura, and today I'm going to show you how to make a Lullubee felt doll. First, cut out your pattern and lay the doll pieces on the felt, a double piece of felt, and cut out the pieces. There's also a round piece that you'll lay on the cotton. This is the doll dress. If you lay your oval or circle piece of cotton, fold it into fourths and cut the top off, and that's where the doll's head will be. And it's a no-sew dress, so this is pretty much the finished dress. Once the pieces are sewn together, and you can sew it by hand or you can sew it on the sewing machine, they look like this, and then you need to turn them right side out. You can take your chopstick to help you with the turning. And after the pieces are turned right side out, you'll take the stuffing, take small pieces of stuffing and put them into the arms and legs and the body. Use the chopstick to push the stuffing down firmly until each piece is firm and finished. When all the pieces are stuffed, they'll look like this. Now take the legs, there's a hole at the bottom of the body. Take each leg and put it to the side of the hole and pin it into place. Now you take a needle and thread and you sew the body closed at the bottom, making sure to catch the legs in the seam. You can sew across the bottom of the doll 2 or 3 times since you're sewing by hand, just to make sure that you catch the legs and that it's firmly closed. Next, sew the arms onto the doll. You can start by closing the end of each arm, just by a couple of stitches, sewing it closed like that. And then attach it to the body of the doll. Just easy stitches back and forth. This is something that beginner sewers can do. It's a great mom and daughter or mom and son project. Now it's time to add the hair to your doll. There will be some yarn in your kit. Take the yarn, fold it, and then start to wrap it around your hand like this, loosely around your hand. Okay, now this is like a wig, and you'll place this folded yarn on the top of your doll's head, and you'll sew it down the center where her part is. And if you're sewing this for a small child, make sure that all attached parts like the hair is sewn really firmly so that the child doesn't pull it off and maybe put it in their mouth and choke on it. So you can trim up the hair here. She has sort of a rag doll look now. All the pins. Now when it's time to add the face, I like to mark where the eyes and the mouth will go. You can do this with your chalk. And with the black embroidery thread that you're given, you can make a knot in the thread and then hide the knot in the hair, enter through the back of the head, come out at the eyes. Make a couple of really small stitches, knot the stitch to make a nice eye, and then take the needle through the head deeply so you can't see it under the felt, and come out in the next eye. Take just 1 or 2 stitches, and then finish the eyes by bringing the needle out of the back of the head, hiding it in the hair again, cutting it off. Now her mouth is made with red embroidery thread in a back stitch. Again, knot your thread, hide it in the back of the head, bring it out at the end of where you've marked, and a back stitch is just where you enter and go backwards. So you enter and you come out where you started the stitch. So I enter back here, and then I bring the needle out in the middle of the last stitch. And then I exit with the needle out the back of the head and hide the ending in the hair. And when you're finished with the face, you might want to glue down part of the hair so that it covers the embroidery knots. You can put just a little glue here and then glue or sew the hair down so you can't see it anymore. And here's your doll. And here we're going to put her dress on. And then right above her shoulders, or right below the shoulders, make a small snip. And these are the armholes. And pull the arm through the hole. And she has a twirly dress. And then with the ribbon, tie a bow around her hair, which you'll probably want to stitch down or glue down with a little bit of glue so that it doesn't move. And she's ready to play.